Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Rosa here of Splat Communications and Simplified Strategic Solutions. For those who may not be aware, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. took the APEC summit by storm in 4 short days. Freshly triumphant from the last May 2022 national polls, it was finally time to show his own brand of economic know-how and diplomatic savvy for the very first time with world leader powerhouses, and there can be no more bigger event than the recently concluded APEC summit in Bangkok, Thailand. The president seemed very comfortable among the leaders of major economies such as France, Canada, China and Saudi Arabia. Along with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, President Marcos felt nostalgic for his father, the late President Ferdinand E. Marcos, who sent him to Saudi Arabia as an emissary during the oil crisis. The bilateral meeting discussed key energy issues as Saudi Arabia is the world's largest oil producer. More importantly, the Crown Prince promised to pay the unpaid salaries of his more than 10,000 overseas Filipino workers who lost their construction jobs from 2015 to 2016, when these companies filed for bankruptcy. A whopping gift worth no less than 2 billion Saudi riyals, or equivalent to around 30 billion pesos. The president discussed possible cooperation with French President Emmanuel Macron in the fields of agriculture, energy and defense. The two met in person on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly in New York last September. At this bilateral conference, they discussed possible partnerships in nuclear energy. Neither Saudi Arabia nor France is a member of the APEC, but the leaders of both countries have been invited as guests for an informal dialogue with leaders of the Asia-Pacific region. Meanwhile, as Europe and other major economies struggle to weather this winter's energy crisis, the Philippines is uniquely positioned to be resilient, having been accustomed to energy and environmental crises for decades. On the other hand, we are looking for a better combination of energy sources. The president knows that meeting long-term economic goals requires a stable energy supply that is not dependent on a single source. As such, he is discussing oil with Saudi Arabia, nuclear power with France, and other options bilaterally with Australia, New Zealand and China. 4 days in all. It's a very interesting time for Marcos Jr. to be on the world stage as president. These face-to-face encounters after pandemic-related lockdowns do more than score points in bilateral talks. They provide a platform that diplomatic and business forums have long lacked. Humanity-like moments
that we can efficiently rebuild trust. Yes, Mr. President, please.
In the political context, the way to earn trust is to perform. The best politics, I always say, the best politics is performance, because it's something that cannot be taken away from you, and it is something that actually makes a difference in people's lives.
Walk the talk, perform.
Perform, and you will get the trust back of the people, and that is what we all politicians, and I'm sure even people from the business side, that's what we strive for.
Thank you so much.
And Marcos Jr. seems to have it. Marcos's diplomacy, as we see it from his father and mother, was even more politically correct than some of the politically correct leaders of the time, like Trudeau. It's a blend of wit and charm that will knock Ardern from New Zealand off her feet. He continues to represent the Philippines as a sovereign nation, fostering peace at the same time championing climate change in the world, especially in the Asia-Pacific region, with his foreign policy of friends to all, enemy to none. What can you say? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment portion. Thanks for watching. In behalf of my partners, till next time. Stay safe. Rosa out. Bye. Well, what can you say? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment portion. We have reached the end of today's video. In behalf of my partner Rina and the rest of the Splat Communications and Simplified Strategic Solutions team, thank you. Till next time. Stay safe. Rosa out. Bye.